Okay, let's see if I can get some good thumbnail shots, because as I've said before, YouTube thumbnails kind of suck.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
This, right? Yeah, I've never really had Endora actually out. I had the...
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
What's it, the Golden CD? Sarkuma. I was like, it starts as a C, but I couldn't remember anything else. I think I'll switch
As per our contract.
because I'd kind of like to send Red and Shogun again, but I'll need more storm beads, I'll need more hand guards, and this I can probably craft, so that'll be fine.
Osman.
What now? Suddenly so many people are here. Where is she? What? Huh? Gotta just keep walking or something?
Restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
This scene was supposed to trigger, but it didn't. Because I had to walk all the way and not teleport or something. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's some like hidden chests around inside here as well. Wait, what? What other quests is she involved in? The character is currently involved in other quests. What? Huh?
Where do you want to?
Furuya? Oh my gosh. This one? What did it say? Wait, what was it? Yes. Oh gosh, fine. I
Go
know this
next. If you'd like to see.
one. Hey. Oh, is this about that picture I dug up? That looks like the picture from... this one. This one. Probably... this is quite quite the headache. Would you know anything about this map? Judging by the topography, I'd say that this is someplace on Seirai Island. How could you tell? The guild has commissioned several expeditions to Seirai Island in the past. The adventurers who accepted those commissions would bring us intel on the island in the form of reports. Unfortunately, manpower issues have prevented us from launching large-scale expeditions, so we're stuck sending a few adventurers at a time to explore the area. I'm afraid that this limits the extent to which I can continue helping you to analyze this map. However, I do know someone who might have more to do with Seirai Islands than me. His name's Oda Taro. I've heard that his ancestors used to live on Seirai Islands before migrating here for various reasons. Oda Taro. Speaking of which, he did come to the guild some time back to hire some adventurers who would accompany him to Seirai Island to see the place. You can ask him about this map. With any luck, he might know something about it. Wow, you just disappeared. Okay, let's go back to her story quest, because that's what I was... Wait, what? What part would he need to be in the story quest?
Oh, is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. Huh, the stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Nah, I think they're just surprised to see you.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
I don't know, I think they're not really freaked out. I think they're just surprised, really. Seems like a bit of an overreaction. Doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
For a second, I thought that lady was talking. I'm like, what? Her voice sounds like Paimon's. I'm like, wait, it is Paimon speaking.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me.
Oh my god.
Wait, what do you mean, either?
Zhongli.
Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Oh, this makes me like crave for some Japanese. Whoa. What happened? Okay. I thought my game was gonna crash. And I was like,
Restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Shogun, excuse me.
Hello? Okay, there we go.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
They look really pretty though, actually. Like just the wrapping.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Ape, how many you drink the dango milk?
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
Kind of makes you think like it's bubble tea, sort of, you know, except it's like, well, I mean, it's dango and milk, but it just kind of makes you think kind of like that. It's a drink, but you can still, there's stuff in it to eat.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Imagine if she becomes like, what do you call it? Like an, what's that word? Representative or something? Or like a, you know how in ads, if there's like some celebrity that is in it, what's it called? But anyways, like, imagine if she becomes that for dango milk.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk.
So you like sweet things? Do you want another cup?
Oh, I would No. No need. That would be needlessly indulgent.
Oh, I would,
There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Oh, the almighty Shogun actually rates my dango milk. This is incredible. I was thinking of giving up on it, but now... Oh, this is fantastic.
This way. Yeah, she becomes the representative for Dango Milk. Wait, there's a book to be collected here. Onibudo. Wait a second, wasn't that author? Yeah, there we go. Written by Junkichi. Any other books have the same? You decline, but whatever. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it. Okay.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to... read light novels?
He's like so confused. He's like, what?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Don't be nervous, the Almighty Shogun just wants to have a look.
Well... okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
What?
Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsettias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsettias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of the 3 tribes at Dadaupa Gorge. And, like, there's, what do you call it? There's, there's one tribe which is, like, super buff and stuff. And they have, like, that huge pot and whatever. And that's where they use a lot of meat and make stew or something. And then there's, like, one that always sleeps or something. And I can't remember what the other one is, but...
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's imaginary. It's whatever the author wants it to be.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that Hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting Hilichurl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Too modern, I guess. Fads have no place in eternity.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Oh, I guess I have to choose.
This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Read a Liyue martial arts story, read a daily life romance story, read a reincarnation adventure story. Let's go in order.
These to the characters.
Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. The book is a martial arts story set in Liyue, focusing on fighting between different gangs. The protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because of an unparalleled martial arts ability. The selling point of the story is that the protagonist never joins any faction but is constantly assumed to be the reclusive master of one faction or another. The martial arts pros who see the protagonist as their enemy are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all this, all the while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly? Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
It's all about the journey. The protagonist has an admirable will.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Okay, read a daily life romance story. The chaotic epic that is a tale of my youthful love life. This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. Yeah, I've always pronounced it wrong. It just sounds like woman instead of like women. You have to make like the O a bit more E sounding, and I've just not done that. So I'm trying to get into the practice of pronouncing it properly. And 7 beautiful women. That sounds weird though. It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, prose. And the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope she finds happiness. I hope the writer gives her a happy ending.
Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please! The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
Read a reincarnation adventure story. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence, and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their low self-esteem. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
But it doesn't paint the Shogun in a bad light. I think it's quite original. Yeah, it doesn't really... It's not like they're being bad with that, so...
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Okay, I still haven't taken a nice photo, so... Well, that... Let's see. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Okay, what if I... Okay, I can't... Slowly climb up. Climb up on the tomb. Wait. Oh man, I can't really have her looking normal, like a normal person. Well, you can't see anything like that. I don't want to include the flowers, but the way she's facing them doesn't really... And if I try... Oh, if I do this, maybe... Okay, they disappeared. Yeah, I can't really include... Or it's not really a... There, it's probably better. I guess. I don't know. Trying to find a nice thumbnail.
Interesting for the protagonist to discover their ability to stop time here.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
I think the... this is hard to choose. Okay, I don't think the love story would be good. The martial arts story is probably the makes the most sense, I guess, sort of. At least the reasoning we went through after we read it. You know how, like, the protagonist's ambition is probably relatable to her. And then the Shogun story might be an interesting read for her, like, but I don't know if she'll like that, so... Does it matter? I don't know. But I think the one that makes more sense, yeah, the martial arts, because I feel like she might be, like, confused if it was a reincarnation story, so let's do this.